Pioneers, Charita Carter, and Carmen Smith, the legendary Jennifer Lewis, and Princess Tiana herself, Anika Noni Rose! For these incredible ladies. Well, shall we sit? Let's take a seat. Let's have a little conversation. It's the dress for me, y'all. Yes.
Better sit, Anika.
If you have ever wondered what Black excellence looks like, you are seeing it right now. I am truly humbled to be in the presence of this beauty, this wisdom, this talent, okay? You know what I'm talking about? Each of you has forged an indelible legacy of Black storytelling. Both your paths have been intertwined, giving your own special spice to the story of Tiana. So Anika, you have brought your voice to this beloved character since the beginning. They love you. They love you. Come on now. As a musical theater girl myself, I was the first one in the theater, but I think some might be surprised by all the ways you influenced Tiana as she came to life on the animator's desk. So before we get into our conversation, we're just going to show them a little taste of that above our heads. Above my head.
Anika was terrific to work with.
She has a lot of, I think, Tiana in her, and that she's so smart and so focused, and yet very, very appealing.
When you find something that you love, it's not a sacrifice at all.
She asked me in one of the very first recording sessions, she said, could she be left-handed? Because I'm left-handed. I said, yeah, oh yeah, certainly. Why not?
I did not mean to scare you. Wait, no. Wait, hold on. You have a very strong arm, princess. Anything the mind can believe, animation, 2D animation especially, can achieve.
We're creating Disney's next princess. We want to make sure stands right up against all the other great princesses, before her.
So as a young Black woman yourself, what experiences did you draw on to give Tiana such an entrepreneurial spirit?
I basically drew on myself. I come from a very small town in Connecticut. I wanted to do something that people constantly told me was not possible because of where I was from and who had or had not come before me. But my dream was forefront in my brain, and it was the thing that I was going to follow. So as far as that movement, that was from me. Learning about New Orleans and learning about that time period, I had the great Leah Chase to look at as an example, somebody who was here and did just that. So a lot of it was from me, some was from her and just life experience, my grandmother. But I know what it is to be told that I can't do something, and I know what it is to keep pushing forward. So that was very clear to me from the beginning.
That is beautiful. Isn't that beautiful, everybody? Come on now. So, Jennifer, I think everyone here needs to see your reaction to the new audio animatronic version of Mama Odie. So we're gonna go ahead and throw to this video up here.
Yeah, here it is. Hey, sweetie, it's Mama Odie. Oh, not audio.
Tiana sure knows how to make a party special.
I love when she goes, there's Juju. Her movements, everything is there. You guys did an amazing job on this. Now what am I gonna do with you guys? Where'd you get your brains? It's ridiculous. 2, 3, 4. You gotta dig, come on, a little deeper. Find out who you are. You gotta dig a little deeper. I want to just hug you all. Well, I know it's not mine, but this is a gift. This is such an amazing gift. Bye, honey. I'll see you in the park, okay?
Oh yes, Miss Jennifer. So Miss Jennifer, what was it like stepping back into the iconic role after 15 years? What was it like to step back into this iconic role after 15 years, to revisit?
Listen, guys. Hi, everybody. Yeah, all right, now. Here we go. Listen, I drew from a comedian. Her name is Moms Mabley. Yeah, I'm glad you know who she is, because I got my comic timing from her. My mother had all of her albums. So when I went into the audition for Mama Odie, they asked me if I could play an old woman. So I just took my teeth out like that. Somebody asked me, Juju, my gumbo's burning. That's what they asked me to say. So I had a great time auditioning. But what Mama Odie means to me is she captures the flavor of New Orleans. That grandmother that cooked gumbo. That grandmother that would sing to you and tell you, you gotta dig a little deeper. So I really put everything in me, from Moms Mabley to my aunts in St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis is right up the river. Yeah. So we have those same recipes for cooking, and I think that the rye really captured the New Orleans culture. So don't miss it when you get to Disneyland or Disney World. Really go in there and enjoy all of that.
Thank you so much. Thank you, yes. And to speak about the ride, we have here legendary Imagineers Carmen and Charita, two of my heroes as well. Where will guests meet? So where will guests meet her in this new chapter?
Well, you know, in this new chapter, it takes place about a year after the movie. And so Tiana, you know, she's celebrating the success of Tiana's Palace, her restaurant. But now she's brought the community together, and she has a new brand called Tiana's Foods. And so again, her entrepreneurial spirit reigns high. And again, it is so inspirational.
I know I'm inspired, that's right. And Charita, how did Imagineers faithfully capture the city's aesthetic and atmosphere?
Well, you know, the attraction is a love letter to the city of New Orleans. And we got some feedback last night that it's not only a love letter, but it's a hug and a love letter. and Disney has a long history with the beautiful city of New Orleans. It goes all the way back to when Walt brought New Orleans Square to Disneyland. So we have been involved with this city. But one of the fun things I think that was really special about developing this attraction was the fact that we had the opportunity to collaborate with a number of local artists and talent. Artists like Malika Favorite, Sharika Mahdi, Variant, Laurent, Daryl Reeves, who was a blacksmith, and his apprentice, Katrina, what is Katrina's last name?
Come on, what's Katrina's last name? Who knows it?
Katrina Roca.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, all right.
She got it.
Katrina would get me if I messed that up. And then in addition to that, we got to work with legendary and multi-Grammy Award-winning musicians like PJ Morton and Terrence Blanchard. But of course, it was an absolute blessing to be able to work with the family of the late Leah Chase, whose legacy was the inspiration for the character of Tiana.
And we all know the Chase family, isn't that right, Nollis? We do indeed. So Tiana's Bayou Adventure in so many ways is a story about legacy, the legacy of character, the legacy of a city, and the legacies of the storytellers that made this new experience a reality.